Hello everybody. Sorry. I am going to show you, because I was asked to, how to put this new firmware on your Model 24, 23, no 23, Model 12, 12, 16, 24. It's pretty much all the same. So the first thing you do, let's just go to the screen here. Go to your Tascam site. So I'm at tascam.com. And pull up into your whichever one you have and go under support, and you'll see it has firmware version 7.1, version 1.70 and 2.20. Now what's interesting is if you go down here, this is where you actually download it. You'll see where's the firmware. Here's the firmware. So they have the old version, which is 1.63, which was released December of 2021. And so this one's 2025, so 4 years before they've done an update, which isn't bad, but still, it just means that, you know, you haven't seen it for a while. Now they do have a firmware update procedures as well. It's actually in the zip file as well. So what this will do, so what you want to do is you want to download the latest version. If you haven't done 1.63, maybe you want to do that one first and then do 1.70. I don't know if if you need to. But that might be, if you're having trouble updating, that might be why. I don't know. So, and then you also want to download the version 2.0, one of these, whichever one you have, Mac or Windows, doesn't really matter. So once you've gone to this point, then you've downloaded it. So let's go, I'll show you the files here. So I have the files. Oh, let's just close that. So now, I have the zip files. Mine say last week because I did it technically last week. I think I did it Friday or whenever I noticed it. And then yeah, so I extracted them. So here's what's in the zip file. So if you look at your firmware update, Model 24 FW V7170, the file you want is this one at the very bottom. The 170 file is what it's called here. Let's see if I can bring it in better for you. Oh no, it's not getting any better. It's getting bigger. Yeah, there it is. So there it is. That's the one you want right there. I'm gonna put this back where I was. Oh. That's a little further than I want. No, there. That's where I want to be. So you copy that. So what you do is, let's go to my little handy dandy camera here, which is actually working. Now, as you can see, I've already installed. This is my Model 24. I have already installed it, so it's showing up on here as 1700098. That's the version number. So I'm going to exit out of this. Hang on. It's a little bit tougher on this one. This is a little different, so I'm going to exit. Can we see what's on the next part? Okay, so I got to exit again. Sorry. I have not built this box for this thing. So now I go home. So let's go. Oh no. So what we want to do is we want to go to storage. So I'm going to click storage. I just did the jog up and then I hit storage. Switch to storage mode. Yes. Which one's that? That's the farthest one? Okay. So there, I said yes. So it's now USB connected, and it should pop up. No, it won't, because I don't have the USB plugged in. Let me find the USB port. There it is. Okay. I don't have the other camera hooked up today. Just these two. All right. So I'm connected. So let's go USB drive D. I'm waiting for it to let me open it. It's taking forever. I think I've locked up my file explorer. All right, hang on a second. Okay, so there's Tascam D, or there's Tascam M. So let's just go back to my downloads here, and let's just bring this one over to the other side. All right. So you want to put this file, the Model 24 _0098.170 file, you want to put it in your utility directory. As you can see, it's already there. So Model 24 078077170, okay, whatever the number is. So it's there. Now what we do is we go back to our Model 24. So it's on there. So I'm going to close this now. So let's go back here. All right, I'm going to push up for a second so I can see the buttons. Exit. I've exited, waiting. All right, we're back at the thing. So now we're going to turn off the machine. We've copied the file. We turn off the machine. Now, when you turn it back on, it wants you to hold stop and fast forward. So that's stop and fast forward. I'll show you in the actual PDF. So where's the PDF here? Let me just pull up the PDF first, and then I will show you what I'm talking about. Let's go here. Where is it? They had it here. Wasn't it there? Firmware update procedure. So if you look on the firmware update procedure, right here, step number 7 is the stop and rewind button. So what we do is, let's go back to the screen here. I have to lift the box up for a second. So I hold stop and rewind. So there's 2 different things here. I'll show you how there. So stop and rewind. Put that back up. Oops, don't want it to fall down. It's going to fall down. Let's just see if I can do this without it falling down. Okay. All right. Turn it on. There we go. I'm holding the buttons down. It should pop into the mesh. There you go. So then you want to select that file using the jog, your jog button. So that's that guy right there. So let's put it back where it was so you can see. Now, I don't really need to update it, but I will just click on it, and it'll say, are you sure? You say yes. It'll then go through, and it'll update everything. See, it's telling me what version I was on, which is, well, for me, it's 170. And then it says 170 is the new version. So that's all you got to do. And then I'd say yes. In this case, I'm going to say no because I don't want to. It'll then go through and do the procedure update. So I'm going to say no here. No. So it brings me back here. I think I have to actually do anything, I have to turn the thing off because it's not going to let me go any further. So I'm just going to turn this off, and I'm going to show you the screen. Whoop! Going to show you the screen again. So let's go back to my screen here. So can I make this any bigger? Let's see. There we go. All right. So this is where we are. This is where I was. So I said no. It says yes, because that's what you're going to do. I did not do it because I've already updated. It's then going to do a whole bunch of things here. It's going to show you writing and all this stuff. And then when it's done, it's going to say complete, turn off. So it says turn the unit off and turn it back on again. So I'm turning it back on. Let's go back to the screen. There we are. Here it comes. Doodaloo. All right. And then what you want to do is you want to go into menu. And then we're going to pull down all the way to system. Sorry, but I got to make a different box for this to do this stuff. So you're on, so where it says information, click on information, and then just pull down or turn your jog button. So just to switch what you're looking at, you turn your jog button to firmware. And it should say the new number. And you are good to go. And so then exit. So I'm back into my song here. I'm going to turn this off. Go back to my screen over here. Alrighty. So that's what we do. And then to do the other half. So I'm just going to close this. So the other half being up a directory. The Taskmaster model mixer settings thing. Go into here, and it actually has a manual addendum now, so you can actually look at this. I actually have not looked at this part. You're going to look at it. Here's the English version. So here, so it's showing you now what this thing will do for you. So there you go. So it's all 4. And they didn't include Studio Bridge, but it does work with the Studio Bridge as well. So there you go. There's your settings panel with meters. And so yeah, so what you want to do for this is go back a directory. So, oh, it's got block diagrams too. Let's look at that. I'm curious because I believe things. Oh, it's got different ones. So that's kind of neat. So let's see. So here you go. So that shows you how it works now. I've never actually looked at this. But there you are. Kind of neat. All right, I have no idea what this means, but it's interesting. Someday I'll learn. Someday. So then, yeah, just double click on this, and it's asking if I want to install it. I said yes, just to show you. So you would say accept, go next. You want to install it, continue to install. I've already got it installed. I don't need to install it again, but there you go. And that, my friends, I'm going to say, let's see, exit setup. Yes, exit setup, because I don't want to install it. But that, my friends, is all you have to do to get yourself set up. And then you should be able to, through your USB, connect in, and that whole thing should work for you. That's it. That's all there is to it. So hopefully this helps you out, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.